Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The World Series on MLB, the show coming up. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Corey Seager. Here's a 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Steer gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Nimmo working through some struggles lately. Outside. 3-1 now. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Swing and a miss as he was late. That's a ball.
All right, had to unplug and replug my microphone in. It kind of came unplugged, which always screws it up. So had to reset it. We're back though. De La Cruz with the catch, and the inning is over. Bottom of the first. We come. Spencer Steer batting .377. I think he was 1 for 5 in the last game. Now he's 0 for 1. Does go after the fastball in the outside corner. Not able to get it. Ground out to second base. 1 down. And now J.J. Bleday, who's batting .257. So not too shabby. Oh. And that's a 1-0 lead. Liked the first pitch he got, and it's 112 off the bat, 432. Center field shot, 1-0 in the clinching game of the World Series. Love to see that. Love it, love it, love it. I do think that we lucked out with it being Texas against us. It could have been the Yankees, but Texas ended up beating them. Yep. Anyway, 1 out, 1 run in. Sal Stewart batting third today. Takes what could have been a strike if they'd challenged it, but they decided not to. It's 2-1. That is up the middle. That might get through. Base hit. He did reach a fastball, but he got it out of the infield. And that's 2 hits so far. Suarez, 259. He was 0 for 4 last game, I believe. So, although we had some heroics, he was not involved. That is outside. It is 2-2. Stevenson would be next, followed by Ellie De La Cruz. We've got a full count. I say would be next because I do hit ground balls occasionally, and neither Stewart or Suarez are very quick. But that is a walk, and it'll bring Stevenson to the plate. Again, slow runner, so double play is still in order. Although his .314 average, that makes me a little more confident. No double play there, so it will get to De La Cruz in the order. A little fly out to center field. It will be, I don't remember his name. Evan Carter, I think? Yep. De La Cruz batting with 2 down and 2 on. 1 in already. We've definitely gotten Mackenzie Gore to throw a lot of pitches. That is outside, 3-1. De La Cruz would be great to have on base. Would be really great to have on base. That is hit the other way. That's down. That's at least a run. I think we'll go second and third with 2 down. That's 2-0 though. And we're off to a fantastic start. He pushed it where it needed to go, being off the plate a little bit. That's a foul ball on a circle change just outside. And I mean just on the outside corner. That'll be in the dirt. Nobody advancing. Good block. 2-2 count. 2 outs. 2 on. Although I think his pitch count might have left the 20s. Oh, it's 28. Checks his swing, and he will get to 30 pitches this inning. 7-hole hitter McLean trying to make way for... Ooh, that's just a fly ball. Dang. We'll lead the next inning off with 8, 9, and 1 in the second inning. All right, Lodolo is a great pitcher to have on the mound when you have a 2-run cushion. However, Berger sends that to the gap, and Friedel can't get there. That's a double. And if we're not careful, it could turn into a triple. 99 off the bat. That slurve was directly down the middle. We're not going to go away from throwing it. In fact, that'll be a perfect out right there. Keeps the runner on second. Sam Haggerty provides out number 1 for us. And that's a strike on Josh Young, who has struck out a crap ton of times here in this series. That's a pop-up, again, to keep Brian Hayes. Ellie is covering third. We're going to toss it to him. An actual toss right there. Outside pitch to Josh Smith. Just misses. It's 3-1 now. That is hit on the ground to McLean. 2 down, and now 3 down. Nothing comes of that leadoff double, so perfectly pitched. And now Brian Hayes, who's batting .368 in a limited number of at-bats, will get some ABs today, and he'll hit that one straight to second base, where it is fielded easily, and he's thrown out. 1 down. What's his name? Friedel. Sorry, McLean usually hits 9th. Wanted to say McLean so bad, as you can tell. Swung on and missed at the slider. I think he hit a grand slam on a 2-strike count. So he is capable of hitting very far on any count. How about the TJ Friedel grand slam of 2026, eh? All right, it's 2-2. His pitch count is nearly to 40, and that is low. Full count. He will hit 40 in this at-bat, and then Steer will come up. That's a strikeout looking. I thought for a second it was low. We took it. We shouldn't have. That is my fault. And Friedel goes down looking. Spencer Steer is 0 for 1. What did he do? Ground out his first time up? And it's the same guy. Does not field it cleanly. It was 101 off the bat, but he does have plenty of time to make the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Only thing we can say we accomplished is raising the pitch count. Another ground ball. Some of these should be getting destroyed. Evan Carter batting 9th today. He had a chance at robbing the grand slam by Friedel, but he did not come down with it. And now that was an at-bat that will take place in Cincinnati Reds history forever. Thanks to Evan Carter missing. Corey Seager with a 1-1 count swings and pops it up with 2 outs, and that will do it for the top of the third inning. Sorry, I don't mean to sniff towards the mic. I have a little bit of an allergy issue right now. Blade homered his first time up. It was a changeup right there. Of course he hit that out. That's a fastball he didn't like. Came a little quicker than came in a little bit quicker, and it was right here, which is harder to get to than that. Not too much more difficult, but... And he'll strike out on a high fastball. They pitched him really well that at bat. Instead of going slow, they went all fast. So strike 3 on Blade, chased a tiny bit high. And now Sal Stewart. That'll be a strike. It was at the knees. I don't like going after the low pitches right away. Or apparently ever. I think that might be the most common pitch we strike out looking on. See, that was way low, but we put ourselves in a bad spot. So we kept it alive. And that is a strike 3. Holy crap, man. That's his 4th K. 3rd strikeout, excuse me. It's just a great pitch on the corner there. Froze me a bit. That's really hard hit. It's a 2-2 count. Did he walk his first time up? I forget. Strike 3. He struck out the side in the third. That is 2 straight 1-2-3 innings for Mackenzie Gore, who definitely seems as if he wants to keep this game close enough for Texas whenever they... I need to check something. The pitching has been really easy, but it says legend. It depends on... It's just game to game. And that... Yep, when you throw like that, they're going to hit a home run on legend. That was my fault. That's the second poorly placed slurve of the day. And it's Jansen. Or is it Jensen? I don't remember. It might be Jansen. I don't remember. Either way, home run. And it is officially a one-run game again. I want to hit a home run in the clinching game of the World Series. That is better placed, but that is in between. And it will be a base hit. So hits are now even at 3 apiece. Runs, not so even. That's inside. Did we walk him or did he get out? He got out last time out. All right, that will be out number 3. Could have been worse. Only gave up 1. Danny Jansen. All right, we'll have 5, 6, and 7. Stevenson, De La Cruz, McLean. So after we had 7 come to the plate in the first inning, it's been 3 up, 3 down the next 2 innings after that. And now we're getting something started. That's a double in the gap for sure. Stevenson will be on second base for De La Cruz. De La Cruz is 1 for 1 with a... Oh, goodness. See, that is exactly the velocity of the home run we hit. He's jumping again, and he missed it again. Home run, De La Cruz, 4-1. So if third time truly is the charm, we better not hit a home run in that direction. Or at least hit a potential home run in that direction, because I feel like he won't miss it a third time in a row. He was ready for this one. Jumps. Really great timing on the jump. It was just slightly behind his glove. And we're up by 3 now. And that is pushed into the outfield, and McLean is aboard. The first 3 are aboard this inning, 2 of which have scored. And K. Brian Hayes will provide the first out of the inning. Not the worst swing in the world. That was a tough pitch. Now we'll have TJ Friedel, who I think struck out his first time up. There was a strikeout looking, if I'm not mistaken. That is another low strike. Their bullpen is active. We're gonna... Yeah, it was a strikeout looking. He's batting .216. He has a reason to be batting 9th. That is low. In the dirt. Does get blocked. No advancement on the bases. I love having a 4-1 lead in a game that matters. That is way outside. I didn't mean to take a second step. They'll throw over. We are going to steal here. I think we should be good to steal the bag regardless of outcome here. And honestly, I don't understand the thought process of that throw right there. Should that be a base hit? I feel like that should be a base hit, right? I mean, oh, they call it a fielder's choice. That's a shame. It doesn't result in an out, but it also doesn't result in a hit for TJ Friedel. Junis does get an out. There is 2 down. That was right down the line. And now JJ Bleday will face a righty for the first time today, with 2 down and an RBI opportunity with 2 in scoring position. He's early on a sinker. Foul ball. Early on the slider this time. They slowed him down even more. Fouls it away again. This time back, but also down so it wasn't catchable. That is inside. We've got a 2-2 count. 4th inning, so there is plenty of time to tack on or for Texas to make a comeback. And that is inside. Sal Stewart. Not a bad option with runners in scoring position if Blade can get aboard here. He does. It's a walk. And Sal Stewart gets a bases loaded opportunity. Batting .293 in the postseason. 1 for 2 on the day. And that is way outside. He's got a 3-1 count. A walk is a run. RBI chance. Swung on and missed. Everybody's moving. That was a perfectly placed slider right there. That is decked to left, but caught, and no runs will score. Except for the home run in the inning. I forgot about that one. I forgot that was in this inning. All right, 66 pitches for Lodolo. Not terrible. That is in there for strike 2. I don't know if we can get there, but De La Cruz has a chance. It's going to drop in between. He's testing, and there's no urgency out there. Oh, boy. That was pretty disgusting defense right there. It should never have been a double. And now there's a speedster at the plate who also has a RBI opportunity. We're going to go back foot. Is this technically front door slider? Slurve struck him out with it. Keeps the runner at second. It's only our second strikeout of the entire day. That is hit well, but foul. This is a changeup. It's going to be low. It's going to get a swing, and there's 2 down. So we don't want to get cocky. That's strike 2. Try to nail the corner, and that's why you don't get cocky. That just about left the stadium. It's 4-3, so Texas is not ready to go home yet. That's well struck. That's to center field. Friedel going back. Looks to have a read on it. He'll make the play. And there's only 2 runs of damage, so, I mean, I'll take it. Now we're going to warm up Rhett Lauder, Brandon Williamson. Both of them were used yesterday. Actually, sit both of them down. Pierce and Caleb. Warm both of them up. They'd be the first out. Check swing. Actually, we worked 5 innings. It's not a quality start by any means, but he does still have a lead, and we don't want him to get rid of it. Pierce Johnson will come into the ballgame in the 6th inning. That's a foul ball with a 2-2 count now. Suarez 0 for 1. He's been aboard with a walk. Strike 3. Oh my goodness, what a swing. That was a great sinker right there. Struck out twice now. He's walked once, struck out twice. And now Tyler Stevenson, who is 1 for 2. That is low. 2-1. We could still lose this game, so you don't want to just stop trying. 3-1. Ellie De La Cruz with 212 average. He's got a home run and a double today. That is going to be a ground out. I probably should have actually read where that slider was going to. My bad there. And they're going to come out and get him. Chris Martin, who I don't think we've had very good success against him on the series. That's high, 3-1. That's low, and he's aboard. We got some super speed on Matt McClain. We're going. That's going to be taken. It's a strike. But De La Cruz with the steal, and now McLean has an RBI opportunity, albeit he's not amazing in this situation. That is hit really well, but foul. I'm not going to say it was destroyed, because, I mean, it wasn't. He's got a 1-2 count. That is dribbled to third base. All he's got to do is run, and he just doesn't. He should have beat that out. All right, Pierce will be in the ball game. He's only given up, well, he's actually pitched 8.1 innings, given up, I don't know how many hits to righties, but it doesn't seem like a lot. Has not given up a run, and he has not been hit by lefties. But I also don't know how many lefties he's faced. That's a foul ball by Danny Jansen, who has a home run, and if he were to hit another one, would tie it. But instead, he's down on strikes looking. Is this Jake Berger? He's got decent speed. He's been aboard. That is a pop-out. As long as it doesn't go over the wall, it does not. And Sal Stewart puts it away. 2 easy outs there. Strike on Sam Haggerty. This is going to hopefully jam him. And it does. 1, 2, 3 inning for Pierce Johnson. And now Ke'Bryan Hayes will bat. We're going to use Caleb Ferguson next inning. Friedel next. Steer after that. That is popped. Foul. Get out of here. Yep. Okay. We're good. 1 and 2. 58 contact, 33 power. Definitely not known for his power, I'll tell you that. I don't think he has many home runs on the season at all. Including, I don't think, any for the postseason. That is hit into right field. That will drop in there, so, I mean, you don't need power if you know where to put the ball. The real-life Ke'Bryan Hayes does not know where to put the ball, unfortunately. He hits a decent amount of times with absolutely zero luck. That's a strike on the swing. That is going to be a double play by, not by McLean, by TJ Friedel. So, whoops. He's batting 9th for a reason. Yes, that was a really good feel-good moment last game where he hits a home run. That doesn't have enough on it. Good catch by Evan Carter, who finally gets to run back and catch one. I pressed the wrong button. Caleb's got this. Sorry. Come on, Caleb. I know you had a great inning, Johnson. Pass the torch. Caleb Ferguson, who does get hit by righties a decent bit. We should have maybe let Pierre. I think that's a strike. We're not going to challenge it, though. Holy crap, it totally was. That's over the head. Oh, boy, it's trouble. Oh, he's trying. He's trying for second. It's a great throw. He is. Oh, my gosh, he dodged the tag. Josh Young, who has had 0 success in the series so far. Just a lucky break for Josh Young right there. Steer with, I would argue, to be a phenomenal throw. Just unable to get the tag down in time. Tying run is on. That will be a fly out by Josh Smith. This might be a wild throw. Ooh, good catch by Ellie. That was hit the exact same speed off the bat. Okay, we're going slurve, and we're hopefully going to strike him out. Struck him out. 2 down, runner still on second. Got to find a way to strand him. Wyatt Langford struck him out, and the inning is over. Didn't see a sinker until that moment. And now we'll have J.J. Bleday, lefty, lefty, lefty. Brock Burke, you're going to pitch in the top of the 8th. We just need to hold on to this lead. Maybe expand it. But for now, I really just want to expand it. Well, I just really want to hold it, you know? Just hold on to the lead. That's all you need to win the World Series. That is a pop-up, and it's caught by Jansen on a great reach. Just an awkward foul ball right there. Sal Stewart, who's 1 for 3, will fly out. Not that well hit off the bat. We thought we hit it way better, but nope. Now it'll be a Eugenio Suarez, who is 0 for 2. Probably wants to contribute. And he does. That'll be an insurance run. 5-3. That ball went further, but was actually hit 1 mile per hour slower than Bleday's. So the hang time was just carrying that baby. Absolutely ready for that pitch and smoked it. 5-3. And that'll help the win percentage big time. That's honestly not as well hit as we were hoping. Nemo misses it, but fortunately it is a foul ball. I guess, he missed it, so, unfortunately it was a foul ball. Oh, he smashed that. Is it going to hit the wall? It is. That could be a double. I'm not sure how the arm is out there, and he is aboard on second base. Ellie De La Cruz, who has homered on the day. Has he? Am I lying? He has homered, right? Oh, no, he definitely homered. Straight center field. That was the one that almost got robbed. We've got an RBI opportunity here with 2 outs. And the last time there was a runner on second, we did get an Ellie De La Cruz home run. Come on, LA. That is going to be a ground out, which will end the inning, but not before an insurance run. He almost beat that out, but he slid, so it kind of slowed him down. Suarez, big homer, making him 1 for 3 on the day. Brock Burke will come into the ball game here in the 8th, try to hold it here at 5-3. That is a pop-up. Corey Seager will be the first out. And vibes are starting to look up for the Reds here. Everybody's on their feet. They know. That is a ground ball on a pitch that was up in the zone. Unable to get on... Well, he got on top of it for sure. Unable to get a good piece of it. And Jansen will take strike 2. That's fouled away. Again, he already has a homer, so don't be grooving anything to him. Ellie with a great grab. This could be a great play, big pick, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Middle of the 8th inning. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. There will be 1 inning left for the Rangers to make a comeback. And he is tired, but this should be the final game of the World Series. So we have our closer scheduled to come in next inning. Matt McLean batting .271 in the postseason. 1 for 3 on the day, and that'll be a ground out. However, that's a good day for him. He was aboard. Now we'll have Hayes, who also has a hit. He's 1 for 3. Friedel, on the other hand, I'm not sure he's having a very good day. That is inside, though. They do have bullpen action. He checks, and he does not go. So Ke'Bryan doesn't swing. He's got good plate vision. The game says that anyway. I think he does have good plate vision in real life. He just does not have luck. Oh, there's a home run. 419 off his bat, 101 off the bat. Brian Hayes goes deep, first of the postseason, and we may need to do some researching because I think that could be one of, if not his first home run of the entire season in Game 5 of the World Series. And again, insurance run, 6-3. Home runs have been happening. TJ Friedl, 0 for 3 so far. Oh my goodness, 0 for 4. Oh, 88 off his bat. I love Friedl so much. He's one of my favorite Reds. Almost of my entire lifespan of watching them. But if he does, he's 30 or 31. So if he's not going to like grow that much more. That's going to be a pop out by Spencer Steer. That'll end the inning. But we are ready to close this thing out. 10 hits and a lot of homers. Emilio Pagan coming out for what he hopes is the final game of 2026. Slam that door, get the close, and end 2026 with a big bang. 42.9% strikeout percentage, and he's played 7 or 8 games. Home runs have been 3-2. There have been a lot of home runs. That is a problem of a first batter right there. Jake Berger gets to it. Good grab by Blade there. So, I mean, Jake Berger will lead off double. They are 1 base runner away from the tying run. And a ground ball by Haggerty. He got on top of that one. We're going to pitch this one above the zone, not getting a swing on it. That's another foul ball. Now, I love Pagan and I trust him. But we need a backup closer. Just in case. That's a pop-up. Into center field. Friedl should have an easy play. They're not going to run on him. And that's one away and the runner stays at second. They need 1 more base runner and a huge fly. Josh Young, who has a lucky double on the day, is going to advance the runner at the expense of the second out of the 9th inning. Josh Smith is the last hope for the Texas Rangers. That is hit hard. That could be off the wall and would be a run. It is. Blade unable to make the play. It's 4-2. The tying run will bat. And it's a man who's been absolutely getting hosed by home runs while standing in center field. But he'll pop it up. And Brian Hayes is underneath it. We have won the World Series. First World Series win for the Cincinnati Reds since 1990. We are back on top. Terry Francona has led the Reds to a World Series win in his 2nd year as the coach. You gotta feel for Texas. They had the tying run on. Well, at the plate. Could have tied it. And then Evan Carter continues his nightmare of a game and will pop out to end their chances at a World Series. Rhys Hines, who is no longer a Red in real life, gets his ring. Do they do rings, or is it just a big trophy? I feel like they should do a ring. Get a little World Series ring. There ain't no way they don't, right? I mean, with their $100 million payrolls, $100 million payrolls, you got to think there's some World Series rings that are able to be made. But Terry Francona lifts another pennant. Was the last one he won, was that with Boston? I think he won one with Boston. He almost won one with the Indians at the time. Guardians now. Indians at the time in 2016. And their loss against the Cubs. But that'll do it for Season 1. Except for maybe some off-season stuff. I might do that in a video. Might do a live video of that one, actually. But I never really get viewers when I do it live, so we'll see what happens. But the Reds, World Series champs, in our first season of franchise mode. So next season, we got to build off of it, try for a repeat. I think it's possible, don't you? Box score. Let's look at the box score. The best game of the season. 0 for 5 for Spencer Steer, who does finish with a 348, but not the best game to finish. But it is topped off by a World Series win. 2 hitters were hitless, Friedel and Steer. Friedel, of course, batting 204, 209 for Ellie De La Cruz, who was 2 for 3. Had 3 RBIs. So a pretty stellar day for him. Pardon me. Stevenson, 2 for 4, no RBIs. But he was aboard twice. That's a big piece. Brian Hayes, 2 for 4. He'll finish the postseason with a 391 average. And that is worth keeping in mind if we do want to re-sign him. It's either him or Suarez, though, I think. We'll probably keep Suarez, look down to the minors. We'll see what we do. It's an off-season deal. We'll figure out what happens. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we probably won't play an actual game. It'll be an off-season episode. So if you don't really like that, just skip the episode tomorrow. But if you do like that, you'll find out. And I mean, if you don't even watch it, you'll see what changes we make in the next episode. You'll be like, oh, that's a new player. He wasn't on the team last year. But either way, if you do watch the one tomorrow, you'll see how we make the moves. If you don't watch the one tomorrow, I will see y'all on our Wednesday episode where we begin Season 2. I'll see you there. Peace out.